just, I don't know, be more nicer about it?
She's been pouting the whole time we walked through the halls, so it's giving me a migraine.
Are you even listening to me?
Nope.
Go figure, you're so rude. You know what? You know that?
Yep.
I knew it!
What?
You were ignoring me this whole time, weren't you?
Took this long to notice?
Jesus, such a big jerk!
You already established that.
Well, I'm triple establishing it!
You only said it twice.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
I said it before already. Prove it. I will. I said it earlier when you pushed me. As for the third one, I said earlier when you...
She's actually right. She has said it earlier, but why should I tell her that? It's more enjoyable watching her struggle to remember.
Stop looking at me like that. I remember.
I'm sure you do.
Shut up. Let me think. When did I say it? I know I did.
She starts twiddling her fingers, trying her best to remember. It's kind of cute. Sarah, just face it. You don't remember at all.
But... You're right. You're a jerk. Boom! There's my triple!
Well, I could quadruple it. Let's get going. The sooner I get home, the sooner I get Monica scolding over with.
Okie dokie! I shall pray for you.
Oh, please. If you're gonna pray for anything, pray for Monica's sanity.
Why do you say that?
Because the amount of attention I'm gonna give her is about the same equivalent of oxygen in space. It's going to drive her insane.
But there is no air in space.
Really? I thought it was filled with water. Who'd have guessed? I start clapping slowly. You want a cookie for your intelligence?
I get it! It was a dumb question, I know, I'm sorry.
Oh god, I almost spilled my tea again. If you knew, then why did you ask? I was overthinking it. Should I ask?
Please don't, because then you'll be a jerk and make fun of me.
Sorry you're too late for that. She shoves me off the sidewalk. A little touchy, I see.
Barking noises? Meanie.
Barking noises? Did she?
Oh no, not this again. No, stop. Get away from me, you lunatic. More barking noises.
I'm just gonna... Never mind. Increasing my distance from her, we continue to walk in silence. Kind of pleased she forgot about what she wanted to talk with me earlier. I won't lie, I was interested in what she had to say, but now I can't seem to find the fuck to give. I'm exhausted, bitter, sleepy, and don't get me started on how strongly annoyed I am. A great mix to really not give a fuck. It's not because I don't want to hear her. Oh, who am I kidding? I really don't. But the real reason is because I know how bitter I'm going to respond. I think I did enough damage to her for the day, so it's about time I take a chill and just shut the hell up.
Hey, Arito, remember when I said I wanted to talk to you earlier?
God damn it, why must she compete against me? Yeah?
It's, about the dance.
Seriously? This what you want to talk about?
Got any ideas?
You're joking, right?
I'm serious. We gotta plan something for the dance. But I don't know what to do.
Seriously? This what you want to talk about? Sayori, let me tell you something I told myself. Hell no.
Wait, stuff for not having any ideas or about the dance in general?
Both.
Oh, come on. Can you please just help me think of something?
Why should I help you plan something I have no sense of interest in? Let alone something you know I won't attend unless I desperately have to.
Why not?
Because attending or planning it is nothing but a waste of my time and energy. To me, the dance is nothing but a glorified joke, so I'll give a joke of an effort. There you go. It's not like I have anyone to go with if I wanted to anyways. Plan it yourself. Expected an outburst of criticism from Sayori, but all she did was look away.
Okay. Okay. I guess that's a very you answer. I just thought... No, never mind. It's nothing.
This is sending red flags. Sayori, look at me real quick. Kinda hesitant, she turns to me with a smile.
Oh, do you want to see my beautiful face?
I knew it. What did I say about that?
Huh? About what?
You know what I'm talking about. Did you really think I wouldn't notice? Listening that it didn't work, she puts away her fake smile. I haven't seen that in a long time. It worries me. Sayori, I'm going to ask you a question, and you're gonna answer me truthfully. Do you remember what I told you on that day about pulling a bullshit smile like that? She nods. Right then, so care to explain to me why you decided to turn two-faced on me? She stops walking, lowers her head into her chest. I haven't seen her behave like this in a while. Not sure if I should feel betrayed or like a failure. Look, I put a hand on her shoulder. I know that sounded cold, but you know how I get when you're hiding something from me. I won't hate or criticize you for not wanting to tell me something you're uncomfortable with. But to hide it? That's something I despise. You can tell me anything and I'll listen with open ears no matter what. But when you stray from that and return to hiding secrets from me, I find out one way or another. Just don't expect me to be considerate. I mean, I am a cynical bastard. There's no better observer than a person who judges others while hiding behind a wall. This life has been revealed the truth to how wicked this world can be.
I hate it.
I know you do, but it won't ever change, not as long as I'm aware enough to realize the worst in others, and those that allow it. I place both my hands on her shoulders. So, are you gonna be a wimpy cushion and spill the beans, or am I going to have to torture you with enough quotes to make even you hate me? Lifting her head, she laughs softly.
Please, like I can never hate you.
Well, that's disappointing. Hey! She punches me in the gut.
Ouch, I actually felt that one. That's what you get.
I pat her head.
Hey, I'm not a kid.
You sure act like it a couple of times.
That's because you bring it out of me. Just like how I bring out the care in you.
Bring out the care in me? That joke is the epigraph of humanity.
Oh, I don't even know what that means.
Well, get smarter then.
Like how?
Start rubbing her head.
Hey, that hurts, Meanie.
Are you smarter now?
Stop!
She throws my arm off and sticks her tongue out at me. Come on, let's go home.
Roger, Roger.
And just like that, she's right back to herself, skipping in front with joy and delightful humming. Sometimes I forget how much of a joy wonder she is when I'm around. And then I would always realize how much I really do care about her. It's rare for me to, but it's not impossible. It's hard to forget how deep of a hole she was in 2 years ago. Occasionally it still baffles me how she's so uplifting and motivated nowadays, and actually feels it instead of using a facade. But there's one thing that still haunts every day. The one thing I constantly remember. It's that image I can't get out of my head.
Hey, Arito. Hey?
What?
Don't sound so annoyed.
Oh, I'm sorry. Please excuse my bit of rudeness and ever do so leave a message for whenever I begin to give a shit.
Sure, I'll leave a message. Dear Arito, this message is for my most annoying, bestest childhood friend in the world. She'll humbly request that you go to the dance with me.
You seriously gotta improve your sarcasm because that was absolutely atrocious.
That's because it wasn't sarcasm.
Huh? What do you mean by that? Of course you were using sarcasm. She doesn't respond. Right? She doesn't respond.
I actually meant that.
I stop in my tracks. What did you just say? She faces me, not even attempting to cover her rose-blushed cheeks.
I was kinda hoping you didn't hear that, but don't worry about it. It was nothing important.
Sayori, what did you say?
Nothing.
Sayori.
Oh, please don't make me say it.
Sayori Amberito. If you don't tell me, I will rip off your wings and make you a disgrace to your own species.
No, anything but that!
Then please do explain what the hell you just said. She averts her eyes as she rocks back and forth on her heels, hands interlocked behind her back.
How do I put this?
I raise my eyebrows.
Please don't look at me like that! It's embarrassing!
What could you have possibly said that's compelling you to feel so embarrassed right now?
Oh, just be quiet. The sound of your voice is making this so much harder.
Then how about you hurry up and spit it out already?
You simply can't rush something like this.
Woman, does it look like I care?
Ugh. Will you go to the dance with me? There, you got what you wanted. Are you happy now? What? Do you want me to say it again? Fine, I'll say it again. Arito Itsu Ikari, will you please go to the dance with me? Is that enough for you? Enough, or do I have to say more? Wow. Your sarcasm really needs work. I'm being serious here, damn it! I genuinely mean what I said! Stop thinking it's Sark realizing the situation she just created. Face turns redder than the color red itself. But she hurriedly turns away from me. The opposite of her tangent just a few seconds ago, she spirals into bewilderment. Oh, man. Sorry for that. I got all carried away. This is embarrassing. Just forget I asked that. Yeah, do just that. I really don't know why I asked that in the first place. You just told me you don't like dances. Quickly turning around and resume walking, I eventually follow her. Okay, what the hell just happened? Why would she even ask me something like that? I don't get it. I want to say something, but truthfully, I was so caught off guard that I couldn't even grasp the concept of a somewhat intelligent answer besides the vague, It's not because I had some cheesy-ass slice of life bullshit where the MC gets all flustered and stops functioning correctly out of embarrassment, and a coming Jesus moment with his feelings. I was legitimately too fucking stunned, surprised to even properly Arito correctly. I don't even have a witty response. My mind is just confused. Hey, Arito? Are you mad? Why would I be mad? Because you haven't said anything and you look mad. I always look mad. It's a resting face. Still, are you? It's foolish to believe something you have no right to assume. Okay. I get it. No, stop making that gloomy face. Don't you dare make that face around me. Too late. Alright. Alright, what? I'll go. I'll go? Oh, for I'll go to the dance for you. Much like I did a few minutes ago, now she stops dead in her tracks. What? I said, I will go to the dance with you. Does your little brain get it now, or do I have to spell it out for you? Isn't this the exact thing I did? You will. Yes? You will? Yes. You will? You son of... Yes! God damn it, how many times are you going to make me say it? Yay! Cheering like some little kid getting cookies, she charges to wrap me in a hug. Seriously, Sayori! Let me go before your positivity gives me a heart attack! Can I hear you say it one more time, please? Well, you little... Oh, fine. Yes, Sayori, I will go to the stupid dance with you. Happy now, because if you ask me to say it again one more time, I'll twist your teeth in. I don't care if you're my best friend or a female, you'll still get the same treatment when you push me over the edge. Jeez, talk about being harsh. Don't worry, I won't ask again. Good.
Now, can you let me go before I turn you into fried chicken? She snaps away.
Hey, that's rude!
I dust off my uniform and flip her off. Once again, she sticks her tongue out in response. However, this time I snag it. Are you done? She quickly nods. Let go and push her away from me as she holds onto her tongue.
Oh, that hurts! Why did you... What did you do that for?
Because you're annoying me.
No, I'm not. You're annoying yourself.
Explain to me how the hell I am annoying myself. Am I annoying myself?
I don't know, you just are.
You see, I would like to see what you mean from your perspective, but I just can't get my head that far up my ass.
Huh? I don't think it's even physically possible to get my Wait a minute. You're making fun of me, aren't you?
Nope.
You are!
Perception is your own reality.
What's that supposed to mean?
Figure it out. Wait a second. For some reason, I like hallucinated like some type of thing in the corner. Going dark so she can ponder over it, I finally get some peace and quiet. However, that won't last long. I can see my house where a very unpleasant sister is waiting. When I told Monica that I would be staying behind to work on my paper, she sounded calm and acted like an angel about it. But I know they doubt what she really was thinking. I'm positive it involved impaling me with her crystals and a lot more violence than just that. It ain't charming, that's for sure. I already know my ears are about to bleed. Hey, doofus, we're home.
Huh? Already?
What do you mean already? It's nearly a 20-minute walk home.
Yeah, I just felt really short this time. You know what I mean?
Not really. So in front of our houses, I turned to say goodbye to Sayori. Well, this is where I go confront my sister and possibly die. Wish me luck.
Oh, stop being so dramatic. She won't kill you. Maybe send you to the hospital, but no death.
I said wish me luck. For real truth I already know.
Oh, happy luck. No, I mean good luck with, I don't know, not dying.
Thanks, you're great help. She jumps up and down clapping.
Yeah, wonderful!
That sarcasm falls short of understatement. Later, Sayori. Opening the small gate to my sidewalk, start to prepare myself as I death marched to the front door.
There, Naruto! Have fun.
I have no idea how you just said that name.
Arito, have fun with Monica!
Go home already! Reaching the door, I contemplate whether I should act myself or pretend like I give an actual fuck about her lecture. I guess I'll find out when I'm seeing my life flash before my eyes. Opening the door, I call out to Sis. I'm home! Silence. Well, that's a surprise. Usually she'll blast me as soon as I walk in through the door. Strange. The air feels extremely tense. I'm not sure I like where this is going. Placing my bag down and taking off my shoes, I walk to the kitchen. The air gets even more tense. It's even worse! Alright, it's beginning to look a lot like screw this. Around the corner to see Monica. I don't know what voice to give it. It's on the phone. Hello, son. It's nice for you to finally come home. Pfft. Oh, shit. Welcome home, my lovely brother. You were out for quite some time, huh? It's funny because I was just talking to Mom about you. Hey, Arito. How are you, sweetheart? Tell me about your day. That's basically just you were just slightly higher pitched to maybe not even a noticeable degree outside of my own head. Monica's told me a lot of great things about hers. So what about you? That voice. Holy hell, that icy voice. Today's been a real roller coaster, Mom. But I don't want to bore you with it all. Oh, come on, you don't have to worry about that, sweetie. I insist. A devilish smile cracks along Monica's face. Oh, is that so? Honestly, Mom, you caught me at a bad time. You see, I only came home to drop off my things so I can take Sayo. Nonsense! I'm sure she'll understand if you take a little time to explain to your little old mother about the amount of trouble you got into today. And about your phone. That icy cold, soft attitude is not helping at all. Actually, we're in a rush, so it goes quiet. The only thing I hear is Mother taking a huge breath. Shit. I'm guessing that the phone was also actually originally Mother. Mother.
Hello, son. It's nice you to finally come home.
I'm guessing. Shit. Here it comes. Well, Arito eats Ikari! I make a beeline to my shoes. Get back here, you jerk! Yeah, right. Putting my shoes on with lightning speed, I grab my bag and sprint to the door. Being pelted by a screaming duo, I swing open the door just to see a crystal fly outside. Arito! Oh, would you look at the clock? It's about time for my daily mile! Bullshit! Springing outside, I slam the door just in time to see 5 more crystals get loaded in the door. Monica! Wait a second. Maybe just muffle. Monica, did you just open my door with your damn crystals again? Not wasting another second, I break into a full sprint down the sidewalk into the street. I don't know if it's anyhow audible when I do that. I have no idea. I have no idea if that's audible. But like, it's behind the door, so trying to be a bit more realistic if I already stumble over my own words. Not wasting another second, I break into a full sprint down the sidewalk and into the street. Even though I don't look back, I can hear Monica chasing me with my mother still on the phone. Although she's a superhuman like me, she is nowhere near the same speed I have. She is nowhere near the same speed I have. So I trust them fairly quickly. I trust them. Still running, I have no idea where to go. I'm definitely not going back until later on during the night. Can't go to Sayori's house since Monica will most likely be watching. Natsuki's house is definitely out of the question, and I don't even know where Hirito lives. But there is one place. I guess the cafe it is then. Might as well make my daily visit now instead of later. So we visit the cafe. We like cafe. We do cafe. We are a cafe. Oh, journal. I'm selfish, I'm self-centered, I'm not above sinning, I will do anything just to be left alone. I have no more voices to give! Welcome to Dave L's Cafe, how can... oh, hey there, Arito. Fancy seeing you early. Hey there, old man. Been busy lately, Al? Empty as always, but it's been great today, if I say so myself. Better than usual, actually. Yeah, you're not lying. It looks, feels, and even smells empty. I need to tune down the music for me again. I hope you can hear me over it. He's a cafe owner and waiter. 4.9 in power scale. Has a daughter and a son-in-law. And a granddaughter, who actually has a name. Anita Yamamoto. 1 meter 80. Well, 180 centimeters. And 78 kilograms. He isn't much heavier than we are. Not much is known about Al. He is the owner of the family-owned cafe, simply titled Al's Cafe. Albert Tanaka. He is said to be quite skilled at using his ability given his decades of experience and training. He has had to defend the cafe from intruders on multiple occasions, and has done so with such efficiency that less and less of them have showed up over the years. He's been asked on his training on multiple occasions, but refuses to go too deep into the subject. Quite a strange old man. Yes, force field! Users with this ability are able to create fields of energy that act as shields or walls. The main use for force fields is to absorb and deflect attacks. The strength of the force field depends on the skill and experience of the user. The force fields can be generated in various sizes, ranging from it being small enough to cover the user's arm and big enough to cover small buildings. Despite their strength, force fields can be destroyed by strong enough attacks. Certain destruction spells and other abilities are able to pass through the shields. Users can form the field among various distances, which can give them a big advantage in combat. Certain users have been noted to use fields in combat by forming them into specific shapes and using them as ranged attacks. Tanaka, Albert, yeah, I said Albert at the beginning. Mixing it kind of like with Albert. Is a good example of this. Here's a good example of this. Using specific shapes. You sure when you say it's better than usual that you actually mean it's worse than usual? That when you say it's better than usual that you actually mean it's worse than usual? I forgot the look, Pipsqueak. Did you come here to get something, or are you just here to express that bitter ego of yours? Both, and one more reason too. Grabbing a menu, he signals me to follow him to a table. What's the other reason? The girl got you heartbroken? Oh please, like my attitude can attract any to begin with. Is it home again? I nod as I take a seat at the table. Seems sweet. This isn't the first time I came here to avoid being at home. Yeah. I nod as I take a seat at the table. Well then, as our #1 customer, you can stay here as long as you like, my dear boy. Appreciate it, Al. I mean, they're clearly confident enough to already address one another pretty informally. No worries, anytime. I was in your shoes when I was a youngling as well. So remember when my mother kicked me out of her house? What did you do? I kept getting into fights and attentions. Eventually she got tired of receiving calls from my teachers. The next thing you know, Mom was basically tossed out onto the street. It really changed my life. Anyways, no better place to cool down than at the cafe, am I right? El's kinda suspicious character in my opinion. He strikes me as being that person who did a lot of sketchy shit in his past, but does so well at hiding it. I once destroyed an entire table. I was angry, and so I kept kicking into the table until it broke. And then I felt bad for the table, and for my feet, which were suffering the consequences of my actions the most likely. Aside from, of course, the poor table. Right. It's time to cool down at the... Just saying, I'm pretty sure we all had our well, most of us had our weird moments in the past. I don't kick tables any longer, so I don't think it needs to be brought up as some type of example that I'm dangerous or something. Like, yeah, he may be suspicious, but you're like saying, because it seems like he did a lot of things in the past. Yeah, depending on what he did, it might not be that bad. Like, detention and everything is what you're currently doing. So what would you like? The usual? It's the only order I get here. Of course, any food. I'll pass. Alright. I'll go get my daughter to whip it up for you. Just hang tight for the meantime. My granddaughter will bring it to you in a few minutes. Alright then. Maybe that's why the granddaughter was given a name. Because she's going to bring it and maybe we have a relationship. Like, not a romantic one, but... And if you get hungry or just want to see my beautiful granddaughter, then just wave me down. She's still single, by the way. Why do you want... I appreciate your generous offer, Al, but I'll pass. Gets you every time. Let me know if you need anything. I nod in acknowledgement. Leaving me to myself, I look around the family-owned cafe. It's relatively empty, but there's a few lingering couples, loners, and even a family sitting at the far opposite corner. Sounds more full than some cafes on certain days to this day. Oh, long entry. Al's Cafe is a family-owned establishment which only has one facility under their wing. As stated in its name, Al the Old Man is the owner and manager of the cafe. Since this is a small family-operated business, his daughter, granddaughter, and grandson all work here as well. Al's daughter makes the coffee, beverages, his granddaughter, including himself, are the hosts, and his grandson makes the food. Even though the team is small, they don't get enough customers to burn their sanity with high-tempo stress. Still, I don't know how they can enjoy working so much. But Al and his daughter work non-stop. Since his grandchildren are in school and can only work their shifts in the late afternoon to evening hours, the cafe is basically manned by a two-person team. They practically spend the entire day from 9 a.m. to 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. of constant work. Even though they're not that busy, I would hate my life if I had to work 12 plus hours. But if they enjoy what they do, then I guess I have no right to judge. Al's space never struck me as being busy, mainly because the building isn't exactly the average size you'd expect to see a cafe reside in. For a place that sells coffee, it's remarkably huge for its normal standards, and really nice. Even the food and coffee are exceptional, which always causes me to wonder how such a potential 5-star gathering can hardly be packed. I've been coming here for about a year now, and I hardly ever see it being packed with more than just a dozen people. There are certain cafes that have even less here, depending on the day. But then again, I only visit the cafe in the evening times. Depends a lot of the day. Of the time! I wonder if they're packed early in the day. It's whatever. It's not my business to probe anyways. Leaning against my chair, I stare at the ceiling and take a deep breath. Even though everything else looks nice, the ceiling is boring as hell. Life is nothing but a dull pencil. Just like the ceiling. And everything else in my life. Backstory? I have no idea what voice to give. I'll just use my own voice right now. I'm not in a... Calm down, it'll be alright. No, it won't. It's not alright. It won't ever be alright, so stop lying to me. The only person that's lying to you is your so-called poor excuse of an idol. You have to listen to us. This path you're following is wrong and you know it. So stop being so stubborn and just let us help you. Shut up. Shut up! I won't ever listen to you. What are you doing? You're nothing but liars. I thought you were trying to help me, but... Stop this right now! No, you're just like the rest of them, trying to get in my head. No, I refuse to ever follow to people like you. What are... No! Run! Everyone get out of here now! Too late! Are you alright? The explosion cut open my arm, but I'll manage. You son of a bitch, you'll pay for that, you bastard! No, I won't. You'll pay for what you have done to me. Get down! Go, run now! Yes, run. Run away like everyone else, you monster! Arito. Watch out! Why are you doing this? Arito. Damn it, run! There is no use trying to... Are you okay? Stop worrying about me, damn it! Get everyone to safety, I'll deal with this. But... Damn it, shut up and go! Arito. Where do you think you're going? Back up, bastard! I'm your target now! Do you think I'm afraid of you? I don't need you to be afraid to stop you. Really? Then die like the rest of them! Arito! Jeez, took long enough to wake you up. I've been calling your name the past minute. What the hell? Short of breath, I lift my head to see Al's beautiful granddaughter hanging over me. I did not see if it was allies or... Yeah. She's also a waitress, 4.2. Unnamed mother, unnamed father. But we know the grandfather. 154 centimeters. Pretty small, but she might be like a younger one. Or maybe she's just small like me. She's slightly taller than me. How dare I say pretty, just small. It's just in comparison to the others. Anita is a very kind, sweet, caring, and gentle girl who has been working at Dave Al's cafe as a waitress since she was 15 years old. She's quite good at her job, despite having to work late hours coupled with school as well. Even though she has to put on a fake and professional smile while working, she remains highly considerate towards her customers. If anyone is in need of help, she is more than ready to lend out a helping hand, despite not being asked directly, and will do her best to help them out. Unlike her fellow espers who attend Mikiato High School, she dislikes all sorts of violence and refuses to participate in any school events that involve fighting. She can't even find enough cruelty in her to even hurt or kill a fly. She also has telekinesis. She has force field and telekinesis. Users with this ability can move and manipulate matter with their mind. Users are able to levitate objects with their mind. The weight of the object and skill of the user can impact this ability greatly. Some users are only able to lift small objects, while others can easily lift large objects and alter their shape. Short of breath, I lift my head to see Elle's beautiful granddaughter hanging over me. You're sweating like a mule. Are you okay? I wipe my hand across my forehead. Not lying, my hand feels like I just dumped it in a bucket of water. I don't know. Had a bad dream. More like a nightmare. Sitting up, I try to control my breathing. However, I find myself nearly choking. I probably should have been breathing more difficultly then. Hey, try to remain calm. If you don't slow down your breathing, you'll hyperventilate. Slow and easy breaths, okay? Relaxing, I managed to find a steady rhythm within my sporadic breathing. Slowly easing into it, I begin a breathing technique I've learned from my mom. Within a minute or two, I regained full control of my lungs. However, my inhales remain shallow. Better? I nod. Good, because Grams doesn't need stories about an ambulance showing up at the cafe. We already don't get enough customers as it is. Glancing towards the window, I noticed the sun had already set. I checked my watch. 9:15 p.m. So it's time to leave, I guess. It's apparently open till 9 p.m. How long was I asleep? Long enough for you to close up shop if you worked here. Oh. I better go then. Standing up, I pick up my trash and my bag. I nearly collapsed. Well, I gotcha. Preventing me from falling over, she walks me to a nearby couch. Are you sure you're alright? It looks like you're about to have a heart attack. Does it look like I'm fine? Just trying to help, so can you please not give me that famous attitude of yours? Trying to assist me, I nudge her away from me. I got it. I can sit down by myself. Sitting down, I bury my head into my hands to calm a migraine that sprung up upon sitting down. I catch something else moving in between the cracks of my fingers. How's our feller doing? I forgot the voice already. About to drop dead. Yikes, you're not looking too good there, son. Thanks for stating the obvious. No need to get hostile, especially in your current condition. Not able to respond, I can only grind my teeth in pain. What's wrong with him? I don't know. He was moaning in his sleep when I woke him up like this. When he tried to stand, he nearly collapsed. And now it looks like he has a headache, too. And the sweating? Let me see. Moving my hands to touch my forehead, I slap Anita's hand away from me. Don't baby me. Arito, please stop being so difficult. I just want to check if you have a fever. All right? I hesitate for a moment, but this migraine convinces me not to rebel any further. Placing her hand against my forehead, she checks for a fever without any objections from me. Jesus!
How bad?
Honestly, Grandpa, I think he needs to go to the hospital.
That bad? Talk to me, Arito. How are you what are you feeling?
I don't have enough energy to respond.
Anita, go get some medicine from the office. I'll go on with the car. God, no!
Stopping both of them in their tracks, they turned to look at me worriedly. There's no need to get me medicine. I'll be fine, and besides,
I need to go home anyways.
What do you mean, you'll be fine? Do you hear yourself right now? You look like you're about to drop dead. You're not okay at all. Despite just sitting down, I get back up, but more slowly to maintain my balance. What are you doing? You need to sit down and rest. I'm fine.
I think she might. I said I'm fine.
They look at me more puzzled than worried.
Look, this happens more than you realize. I'm used to it. Stop trying to take care of me. I don't need your pity.
Throwing my back over my shoulder, I walk to the front entrance.
Wait, I admire your independence, but I don't think it's safe for you to walk home in your condition. Anita got a car. She can take you home while I finish things up. I don't need your help. I'll be fine on my own. So stop pestering me and just let me leave.
I looked at me half betrayed and half mournful. Just let him go. He doesn't want our help. Eyeing me coldly, I leave her to comfort her granddad. Stopping at the front counter, I place my ball on its hard marble surface. This is for my order, for letting me stay. You can keep it. We don't want your money.
Anita.
I squeezed the bill tightly in my hands.
Please keep it. It's on the house. Please, Arito. Just keep it.
I relaxed my fist.
Okay. Okay. Stuffing it away, I stop before heading to the door. No. It's not worth anything coming from me.
Stopping to open the door, I pause as I open it. Why does this always happen to me? Every living soul has 3 lives they harbor. A public life, a private life, and a secret life. But I'm not part of the every living soul. I have no public life. I have no private life. What I have is a secret life. That's all I have. I'm nothing but a walking treasure of seclusion.
That was different.
Letting out
Okay. I saw the purple and was immediately like, could it be a change to a different... Could it be Yuri?
letting out a light sigh, I slowly pull myself out of the sheets.
I'm just going with Yuri anyway. Because that's definitely not his bed. He had like the MC bedroom, the normal MC bedroom.
Sitting up, I let my eyes get used to the usual sight that greets me in the morning. Having to persistently sleep from my eyes, I look for my book. Same place as always, right next to my nightstand. Stare at the expensive decor on the walls as I try to wake up my brain. It doesn't seem to be working. My thoughts are interrupted by my bedroom door opening.
Let's see, is it also like... No, okay, that's also here.
Maya's face peeks its way through.
Yeah, I feel like this is might be Yuri. Because it's definitely a different character. Ah, you already seem to be up, Miss Gorilla. Or Gorilla.
Only barely. Good morning, Gintar.
Good morning, madame. Are you ready for your first day at your new school? Okay, it might be Yuri. They might just be addressing themselves with their last name right now. But her last name.
Right, so what's happening today? I suppose, it's also bizarre to me. I'm going to be around so many new faces for the first time in years.
Just the thought of it makes me nervous. I think that's Yuri.
Gintar opens the curtains, inviting in the morning light into the already dark room. Do my best to fight the urge to run. I pull myself out of my bed and wipe some of my hair out of my face. Losing my balance, I grab my book and make my way towards the door with Gintar standing ready, though it's more of a nervous crawl. Do you require assistance, madam? No need. I'm all right. Finishing my walk to the door, Gintar opens it, allowing me to walk through. I wonder what today will bring. Of the act. Oh no, give me a moment. I have my phone here. But I checked. I was looking for medium mods. And I found one with Yuri. Because it seemed like Yuri is supposed to be a central focus. Scattered stars. On the Reddit it only shows the demo release. But the problem is, on the Doki mods page, it's give me a moment. It's loading. It's taking forever to load. The fuck? I don't want to open it with that. Go away. I was literally looking for something completely else. Why are you doing this to me? At the official mod page, it says status full release. On the mod page, oh my budgies are loud. I hope it's not too bothersome because I really enjoy this music. I might make it louder again because I feel like on the mod page there is sometimes the status can also say discontinued demo. I'm pretty sure it does for our time, for example. So I was assuming, since it says full release, that it's full release here. But I'm pretty sure it's a discontinued demo if there's nothing else I can find here, given the fact that that was uploaded in 2020. I don't see any updates. Well, I guess I will have a demo. There is, after all, another demo that might be discontinued that I still want to play in spite of it being discontinued. It just will throw my plans off a little bit because the description for this mod was, while it was standing at like it's a full release, the story of two siblings begins at a high school. Arito, who has made himself an outcast, and Monica, who is desperately trying to keep her brother in line while also managing the literature club with the appearance of also managing the literature club. With the appearance of a mysterious purple-haired girl, a series of harsh ordeals await these two along with their friends. So I was looking also for Yuri mod, so it seemed perfect. I have another Yuri mod that I guess I will upload instead then, though it will be a much shorter one than I had wanted. And then I have a bunch of Natsuki mods, and I have a short Sayori mod. It's like, I'm really struggling to find like Yuri and Sayori mods. The only thing that I also know is Sayori that I might play is the original Salvation and the Relapse. I'm pretty sure it's also Sayori focused. But when it comes to Yuri, I'm still waiting for this bond we share, of course, but I definitely won't be able to put that in the stead of the. I have like a little schedule that I now upgrade to 2 weeks because I'm struggling with various not struggling, but for various reasons. I guess this is a discontinued demo then, most likely. I will most likely upload it not then when I had originally intended to upload it. But I still think I'm going to upload it. Anyway, one thing I do really like is this screen with like the purple as well. That kind of hints at Yuri. I want to see if there is some type of credits in here. Otherwise, it's linked in the description, and it's by Team Sol. I had a trace back because I actually had an error at the beginning for some reason. Let me see if there is some credits somewhere in here. Nope. Well, no further credits than that then. That's sad. Well, this is beautiful music too. At the very least, give a little review. I will need to change a few things of my opinion though, because I now need to review it as a demo for mod. Not as a mod itself. I don't know how much I can do with accuracy to canon. Like, I still think I want to rate it like as two separate things, because to me personally, like, it's my personal review, and to me, like, when I notice things off with the characters or with situations, then it weighs heavier on me. I try to become a bit more capable of handling like things that are just small, that just kind of are different, because you can't get the character fully in character always. It's just not possible. And especially in this situation, since it's a completely different universe, it's just, to some people, maybe a bit weird to kind of put so much value on it. But the problem is I have literally an entire folder full where I have analyzed scenes of DDLC, sometimes line by line, sprite by sprite, with the expression and everything, because it's something very important to me. So when I take note of it, I take note of it. And so I do think in a personal review sense it makes sense to be there, and I don't have much to say on Yuri because she was kind of just there at the end. She seemed pretty in character, so that's cool. I feel like the only complaints that I have, Monica honestly was rather fine. She has just a unique dynamic with her brother, but we have no idea how she would be with a brother, especially someone that's a bit more difficult. She does struggle with understanding, so I do think it made sense for most of her reactions to be the way they were. Natsuki was kind of way too aggressive in a weird sense, I suppose you could say. It's like, since he's being kinda mean, it makes sense for it to be mean in return. Like, the side stories were known at the time, but honestly it kind of reminded, like, the dynamic really reminded me of what she had with her toxic friends, like her dynamic with Hirito and Arito. That dynamic reminded me really like what she had with her toxic friends in the side story, so it's not too far off. It just felt like very frequently she was just like so mean-spirited towards everyone, to a point where it felt like it's just a different person at this point. And Sayori, I'm not going to say that she wouldn't make jokes about depression or anything, because I don't know, maybe that would end up becoming her coping mechanism if she, well, not given the side stories, but how she ends up being like, it's not good to say suck it up because it sounds like the feelings don't matter. Like, she's still pretty careful with those things, but once again, the side stories didn't exist. So I don't think it's bad to say that this might end up becoming a coping mechanism, but like, she was portrayed as so stupid. Just overly fucking dumb. And like, the problem is, it doesn't seem like it's completely the facade. Like, they're talking about her facade and how he takes note of when she's just putting on the facade and everything, and it's like, her being like stupid is apparently not part of the facade. And of course she's a completely different species. Original Sayori probably would also not eat a bird, but this one did. But that's universe based. But as as like she's treated like she's really just dumb. And it's at some point really unpleasant. Because I don't know, it never said anything about harpies being dumb. Like, this also being part of her new species that she was assigned to. It's just this is how Sayori is, and it's apparently not part of her facade. And I really didn't like that. Especially with how that was one of her main character traits. Given how little we see of the characters, like, we spend so much time with them, but ultimately most of the time, like, Natsuki's dynamic with DMC is just due to him being a jerk. She's being a jerk in return. And Sayori is just dumb the whole time. Monica is the only one where I can confidently say I don't really have any too big complaints in a fantasy world. I do think her destroying things is strange. Like, destroying things with her crystals and everything. Like, Monica can be irrational, but that just sounds weird, even in a world where magic is the usual. But, I think she was overall one of the better characters of the three. I think she kind of ties with Natsuki a little bit, in which it's like, it might be like for Natsuki the weird dynamic and also the like fantastical universe and everything, but it still feels weird. It still feels like it was just blown out of proportion. But my main concern really is just Sayori. With how her dumbness was handled. Her stupidity. And given how little we see of them already, I honestly think I want to give a 7 out of 10 there. Like, usually I try to be a bit more confident in general. But usually we also have a bit more interaction with the characters that go beyond just the whole time the same thing, like Sayori is stupid. What I really liked was the scene with Sayori when she was like, I want to go on a dance with you. Want to go to the dance with you. But overall, it was... she was just portrayed as too dumb, and since honestly, like with Natsuki, as I said, the dynamic was really just them being jerks to one another. Monica was mostly fine, but we had like so little unique interactions that it increased the intensity of how I felt, especially Sayori's stupidity was affecting the story for me in the way it was handled. As for the story in general, as a demo, did it really fulfill its purpose in making me want to play the full version, even if it most likely won't come out after 6 years? I am someone who never quits. Like, if I start something, then I want to finish it, which is also why demos are kind of painful for me to play, because I know it won't continue, and I want to continue the story. I'm also like reading a series of novels right now, and honestly the first book sucked, but I still continue with the second one, because if I start a series, I just have to finish it. And that's why when I'm sure I wouldn't really enjoy a mod, I would never play, because I know I'll finish it to the end, even though I just hate everything. But generally speaking, of like myself out of the picture, that makes no sense in a personal review. That portion out of the picture, the part of me that would always continue simply because I want to continue something. When I start something, I want to continue it. I'm honestly not sure if I'd want to play the full version. Towards the end, definitely. Now with Yuri's entry, it caught my interest again. And also with like his nightmare. Because it kind of got a bit more interesting to me. with whatever may have happened to him, and also him showing a bit more of a human side with Sayori, and also when he was about to apologize. But I must admit, overall, what I did find interesting was like the universe. I enjoyed like the fantastical setting, the more fantasy setting. I think it would be cool to have a few more mods of the DLC where it's a bit more of a fantasy setting, you know? It's kinda unique and cool. And you can explore interesting dynamics and everything with it. I really enjoyed also like the notes and everything mechanic. Although sometimes it was inconsistent. For example, we usually had like when something happened in the past, we had like the journal entry, so we could check what happened. And then there's this one scene with Sayori, where we just have this whole entire discussion about how we walked in on her naked. And then he makes like a meta joke like, why am I reciting this to myself? I don't know, you have a journal which we beforehand used as like this mechanic for that. I don't know, this inconsistency was a little weird to me with this mechanic. Like it seemed like the mechanic was implemented to show like also backstory and also like deeper thoughts that aren't going to be expressed like in words. That may also not be important to everyone. But then it was kind of for that one scene tossed out again. It's just a bit inconsistent. And spelling mistakes and grammar mistakes and everything aside, DMC up until the end just absolutely wasn't my cup of tea. I don't mind jerk characters at all. By the time I'm recording this, the newest episode of the final episode or movie of rather of the Amazing Digital Circus has not released yet. I'm pretty sure it's currently up to 8 episodes. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. And the 9th one would be the final one that also is in theaters and everything, in cinema. And I personally, Jax isn't my favorite character, but I honestly enjoy him as a character. So, like, and Gang, like, another character I really like, is like, I won't spoil too much, but she's like genuinely scared of him, genuinely feels like she's just being used as a toy and everything. Like, Jax is a jerk, and I don't mind him as a character. I feel the problem with DMC was, due to us being in his point of view, it felt like it was, like, gearing much more to trying to, like, not making, like, how do I put this? It felt more like it was also trying to, like, give him sympathetic parts and, like, a lack of consequences and everything, like, through his thoughts, like, lack of consequences, not necessarily. It's just that we haven't had any yet. It's just... For instance, I don't think I'm superior, he said to Mitzi. While constantly, even in his thoughts, acting as though he was superior. I'm going to kill you, Mitzi! Why do you threaten someone and then the students are afraid, like, oh my god, I thought he was going to kill Mitzi. They won't even listen to me. I wasn't going to kill Mitzi. You said you were going to. Maybe it wasn't a rightful assumption, but it was a justified assumption because you threatened to kill someone. And not even like, oh my fucking god, you little... Like, speaking like to, for example, like a friend that understands that type of humor, for example. Oh my god, I'm fucking gonna kill you for this! Just really like, I'm gonna fucking kill you. Of course people are going to believe it. And he's also painted as smart. But then, like, he can't connect simple dots. Like, I get that sometimes it's, like, made for jokes and everything, but it's like... He still just seems more stupid due to it. And with, like, who I am, I would still continue if the full mod came out, which it probably won't after 6 years. I would still want to see what happens with Yuri and everything, and like his backstory intrigues me. But overall, I really just couldn't enjoy him. I enjoyed your characters. I have read a book out of the point of view of awful people, sometimes just bad people overall, and also sometimes just bad people but bully level. And I don't think I ever minded it as much as I did here. Maybe it's because of the specific emphasis that's trying to be like, he's genuinely right. Like, it's not just his journal, it's also trying to imply it through various interactions. And so due to that, it feels like the mod is genuinely trying to paint him as like the smart character, the smart, jaded individual, who's the kind of a jerk due to his jaded past. But it's just like, no, he's also just dumb. He's dumb. He makes assumptions. He says he's hypocritical and everything. Maybe he would grow out of it in the complete mod, but due to the phrasing and everything thus far, it just made it seem like all that's really going to happen is that people are going to understand him more. Now I'm being like a person who makes assumptions because I don't know what the full mod would have had in store. I would have been interested to see more of the backstory. I would have been interested to see what would happen with Yuri. But like what's really holding me back is just that I genuinely didn't like DMC. And I don't fully know why. Because like I said, I've also read books where I'm in the point of view of a horrible, mean person, or just, yeah, horrible or mean person. And I didn't have like this taste towards it. Maybe because it was made a bit more obvious, even though it was their point of view, that they're wrong in their actions and beliefs, which wasn't made too clear here. And it's a mod. It's kind of like a fanfiction. You can't judge it as harshly as books made by people who have been authors for a very long time, for example. But it did take away my enjoyment as a demo. And it's like the core reason as to what's holding me back from deciding, ooh, I would want to play the full demo. And that's also why I have been holding back on like Fruits of the Literature Club, because I still need to think, if there are options and everything to distract myself, would I be able to handle a edgy MC? I don't know. I most definitely wasn't too good at it here. But I did enjoy, like I said, I would have been more interested to also see, finally, like, Yuri. To also see what his backstory would have been, and if he is going to grow as a person. And also, I enjoyed, like, that last scene with Sayori, I really did. I thought it was kinda sweet. A 5 feels too harsh. 5 out of 10. On the other hand, a 5 in my eyes, it's okay. Like, 10 is like super awesome, great, perfect for me personally. 9 is super awesome, great. 8 is super awesome. 7 is super. 6 is good, and 5 would be, I suppose, okay. And when it starts going below that, like, even 4 would be something I don't mind too much. If it drops below 4, that would become a problem. It was okay. I feel like also some of the spelling mistakes, like I'm already having like a hard time speaking everything lately. Speaking and reading. Not exactly reading, I'm actually I've actually been, like I said, I'm in the middle of a series. Of reading a series. But like reading it aloud. And like the grammar mistakes and everything didn't help much either. The demo would have needed, like, the final product would have needed a bit of polishing also just in that regard. It was okay. Yeah, I think I'm going to give it a 5 out of 10 with this. 7 out of 10, it's a 6 out of 10. So, a perfectly fine mod, basically. But it was just, like, as a demo, it was like, there are multiple things that just I personally didn't enjoy. It's just my personal disinterest in this particular MC. That's kind of holding me back. And since we are in the point of view of the MC, I need to be with him the whole time. Yeah, I would have played the full product. For one, because, like I said, I want to complete everything. When I started, I want to complete it, unless it's absolutely horrible, and that wasn't the case here. And the few ending snippets, like the upcoming dance with Sayori, what Yuri's role would be, and also what his background now is, as well as if he is going to grow, would have also intrigued me, but compared to like also other mods and other demos and everything, it's not cutting off as well simply for me. Just not my personal taste. But I would have also loved to see more of the fantasy world, because I kind of like wanted to see more of like fantasy world DDLC. I didn't know it was going to be a fantasy world. But yeah, in the end it's a 6 out of 10 for me. So, perfectly okay. Just not exactly my type of mod, probably. Or like, my type of demo, I guess. I wanted to play a full game. Well, whatever. Have a good night, morning, evening, or afternoon. Have a good day. And stay safe.